Hey guys, here we are revisiting the 11-6-24 YSF paddle. Now, I had occasionally heard people talking about, carbon fiber paddles actually getting worked in, playing a little better as it goes along. I never really thought anything of it. I'm probably well over 50 games deep with this paddle now, and it's actually true in my opinion. The paddle has actually gotten better and better as it's went along. It's actually really turned into my go-to paddle for singles. For those of you who don't know, I'll put the dimensions and all the specs in there. It's an elongated paddle, 5.3-inch handle. So somewhere in the middle, we're starting to get paddles upwards of over 6 inches with a few companies out there. So 5.3 isn't a long handle anymore. I've got pretty good sized hands, and 5.3 works just fine for my two-handed backhand. I'm still working on that, just like everyone. One of these days, I'll get proficient at it, and then watch out, I'll be just a tiny bit better. Not really great. It is a 16 millimeter paddle, so it's kind of interesting. I used to always think 16 millimeter meant control, but I'm getting so much power on this paddle. What's really fantastic about it is how I'm putting pressure on the opponent with the serve with this. I'm really flexing that wrist and getting just a dramatic topspin that's just kicking at the opponent, especially in singles. It really elicits a shallower return of serve and allows you to attack that ball, which, as you guys know, really can set up the point perfectly for you. So what do you guys think? Do you guys have a specific paddle that you use for singles and doubles? I am also using this in doubles. And at one point, as soon as I got about the 5.3-inch length on the handle, sometimes I had problems, with the swing weight being a little bit much and having problems getting chicken winged and jammed at the kitchen line on speed ups and stuff. But I think I've adapted. I call it like the Colin Johns effect. I really watch the way that he moves over and anticipates that speed up and takes it with a nice stiff firm wrist on the backhand volley, and that just works fantastic for me on both sides of the odd and even side of the court. It works fantastic. Take a look at that. Lots of times when we're watching sports, sometimes we don't really cue in on those certain aspects of it, just the way that he slides over there. I know you guys are going to be thinking, well, that's because Ben's playing 80%. We can do it without, even in a reg play situation, even when we're splitting up the court maybe 60-40 in that scenario, it really makes a gigantic difference to be sitting on that backhand and just be able to attack it and hit downhill on it, is what I like to say. I'm a little under 6 feet tall, but I'm still getting downhill topspin movement on that backhanded volley, which is fantastic. I'm not really sure what the swing weight on this is. I think it's probably close to the 120 range is what it feels like to me. Definitely standard, I would say, nowadays for an elongated paddle. Somewhere in the 118 to 122 range, I suppose, would be right in there. So what do you guys think about it? Jump on over there to 11-6-24. It's a cool, smaller company. I love to support these smaller companies as well. We'll get you $10 off if you want. Also, I'll put the code in down in the description. Thanks for tuning in today, guys. Also, hit me with a like, maybe subscribe. Hey now, do it.